94.7 Bempah FM. So ni Ekosiisen dwumedie na wasugu so a otie no era munyina ase esan so emamo akwa babio eba dwumedie. So me kasa no abadwafo no atena se me kan ka se Ernest Kofi Owusu Bempah Bonsu, Head Corporate Communications Ghana Gas Company Limited, or your convener, Emma fixing the country movement. Wabe Cancer Ewu Studio. Her sounds on the issue and him say Ambrose Amoah-Ashia, former DCE Upper Dintra West District in the Central Region. Also, Wabe Cancer Ewu Studio. Owusu Akwaba net saying
Obi or Sebo Sunono. Obi-Wan.
Nana me who watches it.
Me say ya, esi akoko obi oni no di abebesere. They say me mel, me aso na kaminu anu. Me no ne free man so mo si ase bai. Na ne so obi, why so popular? Ama say babia. Why kra na popular Ghana ha o chen no. Sa di pa no chen wa no chen wo say all
on Bempah FM.
But say bibia
Obi we word we too much. One account was we too much. We too much. Awia just mentie wa me ho ntomi o. We too much. But say yeah professional for no footballers no ho na do ho take akra. Say kasa no kasa tintin toponko. Eso take akra na wo hwe de say the wi asise ko ne ade a nteja. And na wo frame say me mra nam so no and ma besraw. E wo say e bre nim de unua me ko abu kakra ena maba me ba ya so ma feel pa ma feel Ekosiisen nti me ba ya janti amoasi ha wa ha na ni hwe me den o tu se Ekosiisen ewie ni o ma na obi de na koso me de mi nim de koso una nim de koso me ko abu chese political discourse chese minti de koso na ye be press conference kakra
and I say in response to be
and obi na ebo mamane so mampani da mahama kan simbina ensem o kan no etu mi sa common say nipa o wa bibi o wa obi timi kan na wabobrim prekope no asore ye fe no putupuru kasa nti anu a me ba mu putupuru because na me nya madwe se mbeba sisi
that's not putupuru dia ha nsem a o kan nya well
yes Bempah babontin na the one team press conference na
oh no we question na me busa
yes Bempah babontin no be him and I said sorry for my obe wensia enye nkwade a na esotro
yes
inti me pia bontin because o mampani dada John Mahama asem obeka na hu na mu orem na ye very 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 hypocritical, so I decided to come out na yenso ye de ensem batudwa enunti ye be chechire nsem e de nsem tudwa ema ye respondo appropriately to him no e kire se ensem odi betu dwa no yade a na obi entwaja emfa kwan no no ankasa ne political party NDC no philosophy ne foundation of the form party no kotiase a any ono ankasa ne personal stance as a leader of this country, any ono ne personal memoir or troye okaye woni ono ani book my first book dita any nyoma why any life or lead politically from the genesis of his political career to become an accidental president of the Republic of Ghana to somebody who did not prepare himself to lead this country.
That is what you think. I don't think he became an accidental.
If I say accidental,
he became president.
If somebody walks into as a vice president and then the president dies and he becomes he never prepared himself.
That's what
any great leader our Ghana from the military leaders the bar who come from Kwame Nkrumah to the present day you analyzing your presidents every great leader be Ghana biano and already through the mill become leader of this country biano. They went through a political struggle apart from Muhammad. Everybody.
Where political struggle means
political struggle.
Somebody who has been.
Can I give you examples?
2-term member of
parliament.
Let
me say.
Minister,
before they became
minister.
a president.
Absolutely.
Yes, and I'm telling you, Obi, you know better than that.
This is somebody who is 2-term member of parliament. wabeye
a political struggle.
I think 3 terms. Wabeye deputy minister.
Yes,
wabeye minister of state.
Exactly.
If a cabinet
Exactly.
minister. Wabeye vice president.
That is the difference.
Inti
Political struggle. When you take Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the first president of the Republic of Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah started as a young person who go through all these your friend is saying struggle movement for freedom of Africa, went through a lot. He declared positive action. He was called by the UGCC to come and join because of a dynamism in activism, political activism. And from there, he was appointed by Akwaje to come and join the UGCC. By joining UGCC, he declared positive action. He was arrested. He was incarcerated in prison. And then he came back. Nkrumah metamorphosized into a leader, an icon that can change things. That is the political struggle I'm talking about. Oba, ye papa J. Kufuor. J. Kufuor, who share the politics in Ghanaian political lifestyle. Baby, or starting free, or starting from a busier time. Now, one of those people are no more young ones. I know did you achieve from the struggle to emancipate the party from UP tradition. From there to become the minister for foreign affairs, or some call exile. Kuno Kufuor went to exile. He came back. And then the struggle was on until he became mayor of Kumasi. From there, he leading the party through the struggles. From there, Obababedi MPP president of the Republic of President of the Republic of Ghana. We share leaders like Jerry John Rawlings, Onuankasa, the founder of the NDC. Baby, or started here as a military, from there struggling. Obey a coup, successfully or unsuccessfully. To me, or buy a Chinishe prison, or PA, as I buy a coup, as I be a leader, restore democracy in this country, and became the leader of this country. Even Professor Mills. Look at the struggle that he went through as a leader in the academia and all that. Through one way or the other before he became the president of Ghana. President Mahama didn't go through that struggle. As a leader, on one Kasani first coup d'etat, go and read page 79. Asimo Okanoho. And he himself described himself as somebody who was born with a silver spoon on his mouth. Or no, the Bibi or Yebiano. Unim Kwan Faso by NDC by a Bole Bamboy MP. Do you want me to tell you today that he never wanted to lead? He never wanted to be in politics. He never wanted to be in politics. He never wanted to be in politics. It's a fact. I don't want to open the Pandora box, but it's a fact. Say, even when he accepted to be the running mate of Professor Mills, it was under duress. He never, listen, Meba, he never wanted. So I want
us to situate your point about political struggle.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I'm coming.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm coming.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
If somebody becomes member of parliament in 1996, from 1996 to I think 2004, now or a MP in Ghana's parliament, maybe or be a deputy minister, or be a minister, or be a vice president. In fact, struggle may be on. If somebody goes through this process, now get them on here prepare for the presidency. What do you mean?
People. So you are part of a system. Go through to build something for a future.
But who said no one
Obi all the time? The first time he wanted to go and contest Bole Bamboy,
yes,
as a first vice president, first a parliamentary candidate, it was under duress. Nana Kuledwajba Rollins has to force him to go and contest. And it's a fact, and I'm daring him to come out. Okoye, a parliamentary candidate to honor. He never went there to campaign. Alban, Kingsman, Sumano, Bagban was always campaigning there with Jerry John Rawlings for him, and later on you go and you win. When he was accepting to become the vice president of the Republic of Ghana, and he accepted the post under duress.
How?
Okache onwani call parliamentarian say, no, vice president don't Okosua de.
Duress. That doesn't mean
listen or say
duress. Yeah, forcing was
he was forced. He was forced to become the vice president.
How?
May leave gap ni there.
John
the reason why.
John Jinapo.
John Jinapo, yes.
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 Also tell Owusu that by his standard, then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia doesn't qualify at all to be president. What struggle has he also gone through? Tell Owusu Bempah he owes me a visit. John Jinapo.
John Abdullah Jinapo, my own brother, a friend. Asuma making onim the American. Oh John, o start you student days, o struggle onim say o masa, o brother John Dramani Mahama. He was the luckiest, and Ashia here will tell me, I'm not lying. Ashia brabre when this mu, ewo baby or oshano. Ya go campaign be a baby koshiano baby or nam. That's listen. If this guy gets up and the next day he's in parliament again, and the next day he's struggling to become a leader of the NDC, and one or the other he becomes the presidential candidate, I won't have a problem. The point that I'm making is that is the difficulty that makes him not understand the power. That is the difficulty. NDC should go back and think. Say President Mahama is a fantastic gentleman. Nobody has a problem with him. Maybe any problem. But the point is that he tasted power, and because of the struggle I want go through, no, he didn't understand the power. And to one so power on tears one struggle. The pedigree I Kufuor. Any other leaders like Jerry John Rawlings struggle go through Kwame Nkrumah. The way I'm handle political power, no, Mahama didn't have that experience in terms of how to all the time he gets everything on a silver platter, and he has been the luckiest president. Bibia Adopauda, sorry, you be a vice president. President of the Republic of Canada could swear in. So you're president. I mean, what more will you get? The next day,
every vice president, a potential president. Once you accept that mantle as a vice president, you begin preparing your mind. Anytime
he was working at the Japanese embassy. Now, a beautiful lady, Nana Kuredo, looking for D.A. Mahama's son to go and contest an election for the NDC on the ticket of the NDC in the sub part of Bole Bamboy. It tells you that he hasn't made his mind to lead. Somebody worked his way to get him there. Anytime or no, Obeko Bole Bamboy, it was a problem. Say, most of the time he wasn't even going there to campaign because he thought, Obina, Piane say, affable, look good to be a leader, and he has to be a leader. But he himself, he doesn't believe anything. And the first coup d'etat book or Troy, or say, danger lurks around any life decision I was taking. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. John Dramani Mahama is telling me in the memoir, I'm Troy, John Jinapo, it will bear me out. Or say danger. Obi, you know what that means? Hwinteni oyene. Edi susukru wa bia ni susupobi ami meji. Hwinteni oyene obi utase. Let's just say, me ankasa me decide for myself when it comes to critical, analytical decision which can propel my future. Me ankasa me take a decision about myself. Do you know what that means? As a leader, wow control memoir. Now the beto, now catch them. A candidacy for Kashianum Krakabanano. As a Kamu lose faith in him, say, this is not a man should lead us because on one Kasa Obi says,
but all of this, Obi, how have they influenced speech now? Ghana at crossroads speech.
Yes, of course, because Ninsemoke can any be or maybe no one may maintain. Say Ghana is at a crossroad now. Obi Ghana Yijina Quantanine. Obi Minu baby are away. Yijina Quantanine. And then Kaseki do a manfonso ananki akaya anom. Obi Mina na bi de bubu osi min parent na store mu ni o madoso. Eno de wo ho say wo political party umpe bibi no obi mpe no obi a wo ba betena so no wantimi anya nche se okoya wa mo no homodi ntino o chiri obo no homodi obi sa na ye ka no se Ghana baby a ye gina yi wo obi osebo nsu ofri manso musias wo si Ghana ye gina nkwantanan yakoya anim a yehu yachi yakoya achi a yehu yanim sa na tie mampani dada respectfully your excellency wo si ye gina nkwantanan eni ananka dada no a na obu man no a o my Ghana me no mienu sabi ye de o man hye won sa wo ma ye da sum 4 years esum kabi edu Ghana ama Ghana yes a nightfall in Soweto what kind of book no da obi nightfall in Soweto what kind of we shall say nightfall comes like a dreaded disease seeping through the pores of a healthy body chese eba esum kabi minu mienu ye tira sumu endure self-inflicted doom so miankasa me wofa na nadu asabre no MPP chairman for na Asante Achimnof onya heart attack ofie yadini ko stress hospital yadini vio yadum kania yadini free stress hospital eba konfanochi eno to anana no osiedo menka busuafo ya eti dum so ye machiwade kese meni mabusuafo se obodum so din a ye be pie to ase a kire wo obi ama Ghana for the agudie mebeso menso yebeso ma sa awurukasemi efane ne ho Wikipedia mu ene Wikipedia Google Wikipedia if not the incompetence of certain group of people be on lead Ghana and kabeden asade we etima ko find itself in Wikipedia and it will forever remain an indelible mark in the minds of every Ghanaian. Miji di say President Mahama o se Ghana for yare refie ba me ne mabusu for the refie da o se dum so pa yare be fie ya de hye kronkron ahofadua na nadu asabre kokko akwamu hene no ato anananom siedo enne mimi gina ha ka sa asem we ya I speak with passion eno no Ghana ni ben e ka se ne gina nkwantanan wunu egu Ghana ha wunu nkrofo a ewu ye efa dum so ho obi ye kan sa no because sabi o atwam continue ye fa no latte ni ajansa economic repercussions self-inflicted obi ye operation minim doctor bi ye operation sa operation table so watwa obi a we na fon nipa na wu enyoma ekosu krom ha obi nkia be nka kwasitwum ka generator otutu ye pen me kra do aminim se mo generator kra sa nyoma we nyina koso omampani bi betra krom ha ema orane Ghana economy te se casino unim casino da meka casino economy na Ghana yunkran kantanan yani businessman bia omko bank sign check the microphone se ko yesika ye be kono na sika no ni ho ye be ka cho se corner bra next week because we can't honor your check not that you don't have money borrowing odiase to the extent say omko international market so omko borrow interest na e de mo no so too much between 20 no they resorted in the central bank to borrow to subsidize their budget another year omoye ekroma erane Ghana economy no basa man no sa time no na obi sa time no enanka global pandemic yare chirefo yare boni coronavirus ba ya anka obi kameno kabana ya todo to bi mu amanka ye hwe ya chiri kwan yanka hu ye anda kosi be sahye ade aban
also
Owusu
Bempah
untitwi uye
asantini ba Owusu
otidi ameka ya kase ye de japade hye
Bempah I determine what goes on air me pacho the American can say menu su enya de o de menu su wa ha me pacho Owusu Bempah Owusu Bempah, let me be clear, me pacho. Me use wa. Oko baby a bit me use.
Anya baby bi ha me no mi onu ha de.
And I'm saying use wa.
Nko baby o.
Enti wo pese obo obi din akoni pa ne
mi
din.
baby akọ.
Mate.
Enti ja.
And there's obe wa ha de and me use me pacho.
Ni ati krom ha o. Obi, saa nyoma we nyina akọ so. Oman yi mu wa na mabunu efre omampani eka che ne se unemployed graduate association wo Ghana ha. Omampani ye ni adwuma ye. His Excellency was onye magician. Otutu bi mane Ghana for mabunu. Osi onye magician wa be madwuma
on Asempa FA.
Obi na ni kroma. Satana wotakrade. Me kai pa. Na wo okay. Eti me musuti. Huye papa MPP ba ye meye hwe. Wo de mumfa ne se ye meye hwe. Ba ye tima create a certain stepping stone. I friend Napco. I create small opportunity for the young ones. Obi, enti nkwantana na yegina ne de yan. Say omampani a wotisoi. Wonu said there is a global recession. A been see that after the Second World War. Say winten pa betiesi wiase. Na wiase atitia pansam se sika atitia pansam se kontebi. Na wiase sika sem. Giant countries like America struggling financially. Europe and not Germany, any other countries. Why name him say Ukraine? The food basket of Europe. Why name him say Ukraine? The food basket of Europe. Why name him say Russia? And they supply most of the crude oil. You supply the ifango. I do go ya kai mu de ko etiasena. I mean can you na me no be o twin be atenti ase. Why name him say Ukraine? And a supply
Ekosiisen
flour
on Asempa
is somewhere the top pan. Oh, we has one name. And somebody, there's a war going around between these two countries. We are say tension. Esi we are say. Ama winten asie. Na we are say atobaha. Na obi sabi okoya amono homode no. Oda ya omuni akukum. Oba be masquerade on this unfortunate global crisis. To capitalize on his political dreams and caprices. Me use that word because opese Owusu no they score political points. Political party what better Bermuda. Yes, so man media ka kwabna papa ba ko friend say Dr. Dufu okra nanka. Okay, can so on the mayor manpenida because President Mahama so nya manpenida unim the echo. Eto mayor manpenida ntinka. Ono the obeka I can't respond to him. No be obedi man so da. Ami ehunu wa mamuo amamuo bia ni wonu makoso Ghana ha tan chen NDC amamu a jomama bebu no mamu exchange rate satam will take aya no mo the dollar e de kika nsem krom ha se
Asempa FM.
na recession ni ho je kufo eja Ghana dollar o ja ne sen nya 1 to 1 obi na oni takrade je kufo free su na dollar e wo sen obi mun ka che na mintie o the common knowledge Jay Kufu sabere makufidi ewo o free Ghana buy some na dollar e da say no jama Mahama Mills administration o ja say Mahama free so na dollar da say Ghana fo nko cheki onyansa fo na to onyansa fo ase sa time no na wote say na global recession bi koso na war bi ehu de oyenne pa beba third world war ehu besi aba no what say yare boni bi a yeso na makata hwene kato anim enne obi a obehunu bia hu ahia kra hu se unua no akato anim obi akose dem just into about 8 months na kroni ewiase nyina adane buburuja plane ko plane ma. Do you know the economic repercussions na ebinum e de aye afi ya ye free mu a aye you know okoda ya na tikwa pai wa sorry say enu no oba be use na sabi me na bi de bubo se okwa tre kwa unum okwa o tre kwa oso be ma ntoma okwa ono onam ono ye kwa bibia nkata no
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
ena osan ye tre kwa oso be ma ntoma tie ni din na sabi yehu ye kura no yehunu na mamu da o Ghana fo sabi MPP abaya tetia pansam se apurukusukura no anano eye papa chen John Mahama mamu yoyo utie obi utie asema
me for anu sima me na me concern
utie obi tie tie asema me
pa.
ka twi pa na me bu no me bu nkrasefo twi ye firi nkrase no ye ka twi pa moati odi ase MPP aman aban mu amamu atetia pansam te apurukusu no enti se NDC amamu yoyo a anyinya amamu yoyo a etan a ma Ghana ko apinisie mu ema ye ko wo ye nani hwinte mu ema Ghana eye se Sodom and Gomorrah ebere bi atwa mu ne ye nim se na wuti ho obi na amamu obi aba na o mampani bi abetena ho odi ase sika ye nyina ye o resources wo ho no o se sabi o waya se ba o sabi wa no ye rekoda ya wo no me behwe ni free o school secondary school free untua kapre o kwa didi free. Now Africa, how many countries in Africa?
Ekosiisen on Asempa
So much might take this bold initiative to do that. Now you call this country, say, "Sa country no jidan kwantanai." Hey, any another be a kodaya and I say sorry. Sa country way, enya kurano, or mine sikabi, etumi ahwa kolebi, ama kolano dachibi, or baba ese, or mampeni miya makasa, me mampeni da John Dramani Mahama. Or baba ese. Sabi mpanifo toto wura omo parliament ebinum enya free education including the former president John Dramani Mahama ana ne papa wo sika ono aka se ne papa wo sika pa soso no ye de ne ko achemota yetu school fees ne papa yi no de ne ko Tamale secondary school e ma ne koko school free no. That opportunity that a child in Asante Achim North a free baby so a kufu ado adaroma watimi abuwa ma akwa na timi akọ Bempah college watimi baba be doctor na dachi wa be hwe na busuafo no. That country cannot and will definitely cannot be at a crossroads unless bia ono no definition of a crossroads no and eso babio no Osman nkwala asami jamfi no ne yahia no no be cheche mu kire ye say adano no ne mampani anu odie no na Ghana ni enyina kwantanan o na Ghana abu kompo asini trase odi ase ama ye hunu kotoko ne edi kura awuram eno kura Ghana fo ye ni yedium eye no honhon etena ase a bompaye ema nyankopon eyi ne so akonwa ema ye man 1 million difference vote ema ofiri so man nso daye da se enei enya me nwanwa obi me de ende no minim se me nu ahia benya time more me de ende no me nwanwa say his excellency ni handless no handle ni me nu adwon nyina po utie mi a mon kasa nkire no say say no Dr. Kwamnadu fo yi ni ti so oba no say Daisy ne kakra nti wadi kan ai so no obi ko race na mu two first step no ha se dimirika ayi ni chi say ono na oye onu agabi da bi o competition no internal politics no kwa unya nwie. Don't exploit yourself or tout yourself as the alternative leader for your own party. What is say you ra lanchemati ana you ra baumia ana say Boache Jakun ana say omo pe MPP leadership
on
obi ababo tia be hure gina ni mu kitikiti. Is it not about politics and competition? Is it not about internal politics? Why is the NDC as a political party? Meaning intelligence just say KDS in penny for more party. They are so angry with the posturing of Mahama's so-called led a group of people or my hijacking NDC. Say NDC no. The only person or a Bempah or vision obetime di party nanim Ane John Mahama. It NDC crowd is an insult to the party. Say you don't have any leader obetime standing up. Now what me projecting on say leader area mfa ho mo pa mo fa namra because oba ya bro no ya ne na ko ya bro no no sabi ya de ya ready oba mo de mo mu so da me betra ha 2020 election obi me ne wan to nchia na me nu Erika Gentia me ne wan to nchia say mo mu so de Mahama ba eya dia when you about ahonchira ba na omo rely na ye honchire na Ghana ye honchira ba na petrol dwintia na this kind of vile propaganda. It is about the leader. Ghana for look at the leader. If it's going to be Baumia, if it's going to be Alan Chemate, if it's going to be any leader in MPP, we can match John Dramani Mahama boot for boot with his records. The records of incompetent leadership omitted to the Ghanaian people during his tenure. I named so be a vice president, be a caretaker president, and became a president. Well, who do who do you see?
Owusu Bempah any attaining Kano or convener Emma fixing the country movement. Ekosiisen Suni a higher Sempa 94.7 FM. The Honorable Ambrose Amoah-Ashia Atnase Ewaha or no a former DCE and a former parliamentary candidate ma NDC ewo Upper Dentra West. Honorable Akwaba Bibiabo Kodie.
Obi nyamia domboko nanswe
Adomi ya ni crying kakra.
Nana o say 28 May. Real Madrid and Liverpool.
Yes.
Your friend say
Stade de France. Yes.
And he ayade. Real Madrid for a Champions League na yedia. So you say your former president Santiago Bernabéu o kan mpanyufo a propose Champions League format.
Yes.
And the ebe kan ebe bem. You can say mpuna na epunu.
In the 14 in the emoji.
Oh, ya beji 14 na ya kokani na abu mama na say Champions League ahodo a English teams nyina aje. Say what ya say? Who you Liverpool ni ana?
Dabi. Let me Barca.
Oh, okay. Ni nyina ye. Ni nyina ye. But 14 ni dey beji. Say no na money na.
Oh, Dabi.
No na mo bomb by say.
Nobody expected.
Yes, but Real Madrid.
I supported City because of Guardiola.
Real Madrid.
Barca.
And the Obi, that's it. Say bibi aboko.
Oh, adumia.
Ye da nyame ase. One who say aya baby a preko ni no odwan ka se wado. Baby a preko ni no odwan se wado. Say na me maye no Owusu Bempah wa biebie na numu aka bebre. Ma dwen kire me say press conference ana se dwumedi a edi ni wo Kimpiski na no atwamu no. A kire no kre ne Ghana si a asi ncheche ni si asi ni trase a. Ede ahokire denden abaye so a obi ehu bi. Me sure say MPP for saa ahon osuro ne ahopopo ni ntina ye piapia nkofo bi tiso Owusu Bempah say awie ye mabubom ne yenka de ensem fata nkire o mampanyi John Dramani mama but David no David what the kakasa mami kasa John mama rezi 13 policy alternatives Emma Ben
Yes.
so okay
13
once Owusu Bempah betena wontimi nkamu ba kumpo eye John mama no nini pedua na yasoma ne se omra me horo papa John mama enti obetena ha no wonka ade bi eto asum se wahura kwa wahura kwa sa obi onse ba no akasa wanka he because enya sa Ghana mampanyini John Dramani mama Ghana gas ya Owusu Bempah ya adwuma sesi ano John mama ni ndisi aban de siye enti ya John mama na ma wonsa akwa no ne se John mama ma wonsa kwa no a enya dia obeye dede wa hatuatua ya so kan semeni za woka Owusu Bempah me say
stop that
ene umpa bwa ho say what's atade side pocket mienu de me ka cho ne say Ghana gas ya wo ho no eye omampanyini John Dramani mama na ya waba benya mu adwuma ya ene wunya wa wi ahwe ido no ma Saba pe Owusu pana Ghana fo be hu se oto da ho so what you say
Owusu Bempah if you continue this way I'll walk you out of the studio me patch don't do that allow him to talk if you have any way note it me where you talk you've spoken for 30 minutes or how please don't do that me patch relax be in the chair we are obekasa Mr. Ambrose to asoma me meeting
edi Ghana gas ya we adwuma sesi a wonsa koa no awunya wawe a me frɛ wa wosi mi wo UK me frɛ wa wosi mi wo US adam frɛ wosi wo Kenya amampani John Dramani mama ne si Ghana gas ni NDC si Ghana gas ya ɛna we adwuma wom Nana Kufa the free SHS wadi ono ani bottom sika na ye ɔmampanyini bɛɛ na waba Ghana ɔno ade ne bottom sika ayɛ mpuntudwuma ɛnyɛ amanfoɔ toɔ ne yɛde ma wade mpuntudwuma
also friend no so okay
Kenya wɔsi wɔne nam Kenya hɔ baabi so ate ase aha na wo sɛ nya ɔmampanyini John Dramani Mahama yɛ Ghana gas a wobɛnya PR yɛ wɔ mu a ɛnka deɛ so ate ase enti na meka se yɛpɛdua amena bu abɔ ne asɛ nyɛ kɔ abɔfrɛ deɛ woyɛ nyanya ba me ana yɛ campaign man ba me ɔno deɛ no obetumi ayɛ so ade ase enti saa propaganda no amaya yɛbɛhuru ni nipadua yɛbɛyɛ ne hufi no yɛn a yɛwɔ ndisi nya de yɛbɛma kwan bio ɛna Ghana fo nim sɛ saa de no ma ya mo friend incompetent mo friend corrupt wa firi aban mu sɛ mampanyini bɛ sɛmfie numa ekonsiani munya ahwe nkamfa ne ho enti Owusu Bempah saa star no munyai saa de no na mo yɛnyɛ conversation a anidie no obuo wom enti di MPP for fra say ne braha ne beye na John Mahama akasa awie enti batutu mu nkyini ne di atoro no eneme si wo be fili me free ha ne ma tro say wa fili enti obi mi sha say me ka kire say ba bia prako ni no ehɔ na ya odwan so wado srade na wunya kwan nye saa de no be say me hye obo say ne enya de obenya kwan no ya saa de no ha obi
Ambrose
some few issues o raise your so John Mahama kra no nya ready so obey man panyini ne won keka ho Nyankopɔn no na e bibia Saudi ye nyina me no nyina na kɔ asɔre Jeremia wɔ se yɛnwo me a ɔda ne na yɛmumpo no na Onyankopɔn no onim de ɔbɛyɛ anameboa Nyankopɔn yɛnwo John Mahama mpo a onsi asase no onim sɛ John Mahama ɔbɛyɛ MP ɔbɛyɛ vice president ɔbɛyɛ president endi sɛ no wɔn prepare no ɔnyɛ n'adwene ne ho keka ho no ɛno no sɛ be yɛde ka asɛm a ɛnyɛ ye endi Owusu Bempah no one people for mo be very careful because sɛ wo ne kɔnfoɔ yere atwempena sɛ bi ne moti ahwɛ ɔto sɛ wo kɔfa kɔnfoɔ ne yere na ne twempena ne moti ahwɛ ne twempena no na ne moti ano ɔhwɛ ɔto Ekosiisen sɛ kɔnfoɔ bia o moti kɔnfoɔ bia o moti nti ne kɔnfoɔ yere kɔtwempena kɔbɔ adwaman a mu yɛ nyinaa no na ne moti ano ɔhwɛ ɔto enti de Owusu Bempah bɛtena ha wɔka obi ama ne sa kɔna no ɛni dede a wɔyɛ nyinaa no ɛnya de ebesi agade mpɛ sɛ meka no and it goes for MPP for nyina because John Mahama de wagina du for kye so edi bɔfrɛ amane na ase ne nano afɔ obia nim so ayɛ bi obia nim so anu mo de makyerɛkyerɛ ni nyina mu oh yes very very important o me kan yɛ tɛ senti so wa boa no ho de ne nipa no aba ya assemblyman wa ba MP on 3 occasions 12 years so ati ase Ɔmampanyini a wawu a wanya ba bi ko Nyankopɔn fa ne kransie me ka ye frɛ ne sɛ His Excellency John Evans Atamils me wo Kama Conference Center in 2008 and John Evans Atamils announce John Mahama say ɔno no de ne ye ne running mate in 2008 and now say no amoa no ho ye kyekyere ne de no ko gina hɔ se wonye de wo kan kura wonim ukasa sɛ obesua kɔm a no wasua ntwa ho aka ho onka ne saa kwate sɛ sɛbe abrebia afidi ayi no bɛpre saa sɛ obi a MP 12 years na wayɛ assembly man ahobɔbɔ bia no hia sɛ wɔde bɛyɛ vice president de ayɛ mampanyini na ɔka kyerɛ sɛ ɔba Achimota school basic school ɔba bɛkɔ secondary school na papa se kɔ fie ne kɔ sua efiefoɔ amammerɛ ne ɔmo nteteyɛ Ɔmampanyini John Dramani Mahama ne autobiography Owusu Bempah onkan nkyɛn me enti de no wɔkeka so na wɔse de na free ese ja ɔboa wo hwɛ papa ne ma na ne ma ne nyina duru hɔ no amo kɔ ye frɛ ne sɛ school osirim na nse wɔn sɛ Ibrahim Mahama ɔkɔyɛ dormitory ama ye frɛ ne sɛ Ghana Tamale secondary school as na ama mata enti sɛ ɔmo kɔ school ɔmo papa kuro mu a ɛno nso bɛ yɛ ade a ufiri du hwana betena ha na oka di tuatua Ghana fo nyina aso because Ɔmampanyini John Dramani Mahama wakɔ akɔkasa wadi as enti topic kura ne Dominic de maame no oba won kan ho asɛm because oba nyina wadane akura adwonbɔne woni tirim wode na ma
so oba press conference
I didn't know that a press conference no jina ho ansa I did press conference no I'm sticking to the issues but only
now we address issues no enti
no mame oh no I have no issues with that
don't respond
so obviously you share say yeah press conference Ɔmampanyini John Dramani Mahama kasa na wa kyerɛ ɔman si a asi adenkyekye ni si a asi nitrase Obi na me check diesel bo diesel 1 liter. Ubet me aka them. 11 Ghana. Today. 11 Ghana diesel. So what you say? 11 Ghana. Over the past 2 years, about we had to find 40 times. In 2021, we moved 21 times. And he said, Ghana for complaining. Now, Omampenyi John Damani Mama, on why you Omampenyi or Ghana.
Bempah FM.
What Rena Junior? Owusu Bempah in Tehuya or TSU and Tiasia. Nimu ha was one Tiasia. Say Omampenyi John Damani Mama, or Rena Junior. At Tehusa.
Attend to who saying
Listen more.
But the
No
point
more.
is,
Now we want to Banimunya.
address issues now. Really.
No, no, one can't.
Hania did
No, one can't ask him. You got the point. So clearly, the way me back to Nana who bring one yes, and I'm saying I'll go there no person. Now, what a friend will boy for a boy. No, me clearly it's not right. And you know, Chris said almost 3 years in it. Uko basic education level.
Ekosiisen
About
on
Sempah curriculum on far textbook nkoda enye nukre. To omampanyi John Dramani mama kasa asem no say enye how man no wati ana. Say yampa is a fact. Because on any time now uko basic level no a akwala bia wo books makun 4. You breed textbooks per people ratio. This is a fact. The Ekosiisen basic school ebin si yeda. You got a bunch of time to raise. Oh, now church talk there and say more time. You talk. Now say talk on you. You got a bunch of time to raise. And you clearly so man, you can't say something now. But you better waka. Say, and sika ye Ghana for the engine anwa. And kabe buama Ghana for abo brano. Say sika ni na modi di nyina esia wawa. Adi hu sika di sesia. Modi esla. Akwa kosia wawa. Ebe kwa ko so 2035. And so Esla no mo ba no mo ka kire say ya de mpo amoba mo be yefi wo ene ye ka magana ni bia de say yilavi nyankopon ya adom na wo kan statement ni ya wo say nyankopon ya adom na Ghana fo ye adom ahombrase a wo de kasampo na mepe nyankopon ene Ghana fo so o mo ye na dom no be ye mampanyina yilavi ye be yefi ho matete say ebinumu say oh NDC for communication service stars so make us on be year from so man yemfro obi an to me my evidence bi ada obi won bi bisa enya no kureda ankoso obi ada say NDC for ka so mo ba on be communication service stars free ho.
The evidence available they said the minority in parliament then oppose
minti sa dey we ase minti sa dey we ase say parliament hia omu ye debate. And you know, say Satam no, you're ranking member for the communication committee of parliament. Now you see, idea we munye say munye say. Bebe na akwa parliament ya nya hu debate da. Bebe, and this how ye bibi hu debate. Na we asia na pass ya. Na no na ba ye o party position say o ba be ye fi. Anya no kreda. Obi kan sa de na obi asani pa no. One thing we be asia na bibi etisa. And this young can be ada say communication service stars about between. It's not true. That is a lie. You say MPP communicators no send messages the amount. And you know that. Obi unto one country on say you
I've just told you, sir. The evidence available.
Now what is that? No can
parliamentary.
Is that evidence debate? No any evidence, you know.
Extra said the minority then opposed it. Of course, you are calling for the specifics. Say it will be repealed, you know. I know there is no evidence.
That's the point. Yeah, pass yes, no. Yeah, pass yes, and MPP before man you went to Omo. Omo ba enya no omde akwaje besia be 2035. And this will be ya debate will be ho a. Na cha say nipa no say me ba ma me yefro. Sa de na nya no kure. Because your real program na me hu say sa de no execulate. E kire se ne na o ma ye the spirit ya. Omo pe bia ka omo nyanka. I also omo pe bi froka. The time be America says all the also unim duafo a kofuru onyini mi ehwe unim duafo no afo onyini to omo wo bibi o meka omo nya bi papa bi mi ehwe atro no de enya de ba bebo why enya no kure say your friend say get fund eno so omo de sia wa o maji hu sika di omo issue bibi your friend da action bond me sure so what I no so o maji mu sika o madi enu nti ene ama get fund akwa atwe
o madi extra saying
na o
madi aye adwuma
no madi aye ye hu schools no de adwuma no madi aye.
Get fund there.
Get fund. Omo issue that bond there gisika research no ye di aye.
Na classroom projects ne dormitories in your musi across secondary school.
Omo ba ye mfie sia ni. Hwesika akwa get fund. Mo dey comparative analysis na hwe. enti o man banyi John Dramani mama kan we ya Owusu Bempah wa mane sa akwa na no ama na adwuma ya ono onya kwan tu kwan kwa aburukyire ne ntiase ye be so pa no wonga sa da wo mpa ya da man banyi John Dramani mama ase Owusu Bempah
so patch say wadi na tem
I don't care bi o wi na free mu no so odi ni nipa dia be si ase no ne subject o kan even do a topic wo
na say de na ankoye me ma ne twesan e na o twesan enti don't let us refer to that
no obi awie mani abre so what you say una Owusu Bempah o kan det why we han anim Ghana ha say aban we abobisia nya sika bebre cha aban bia nimfiansia ya kan nyina bo ma aban ya ban nyina mpipi aban ya na gufa ne bom ya dani o magi sika bebre ma sesi anka wo sane o ma ye nkanya bi ni woni me yajo 500 billion Ghana cedis 500 billion Ghana cedis taxes
400 or 500
tax me say okay. Taxes grant and hon keka me wodi ni taxes grant no keka o kan you almost 500 billion o pa ko head records me o ma free pa na ne dey 150 billion and to when you ma kesia o ye ja o man University of Ghana Medical Center Reed Hospital Circle Interchange Pokuasi Interchange railway line free ha kompaka dan obeche bilamte and you ma jo mama gisi ko dey you hu ni nyina clearly and so ni nyina bo ala nko fo wura fi jo mama Owusu Bempah betra ha wato pa no why yes ani o men nyina mfie nan in 4 years ekofo ado ba anya ni mfie nsia mu no we
Ekosiisen
and wo kotokuo mpo no de kra ahyem enti mo de no de o papa ne hu so ye papa o ya de o di mpuntuo bre Ghana na emom yen hye da na yen se ne ho enti won sa da me ne Dr. Kobo o si o mama de o ye nice man enso we enso tena ha wono so keka bi yes afi anya adwuma da wana mo de ne ba Alan ana Baumia Alan ni Baumia mo nyina sa economic
Alan Baumia Efri Akoto Jogate ena hwan bio Dr. Apraku
mo nyina ya funu ponko mo nya ponko papa
eno kire sei
na so mo nyina omo men omo nyina ya funu ponko omo nya ponko papa na mo nyina economic management mi ya ka
omo ni gravitas no to be president.
Yeah, me catch you. Yes. Amadi mona economic management mi o mo ka say fantastic. Masa edin economic management mi o mo ka say fantastic. Won nyo mo nkan. Oh, economic masa ma men ka say economic management mi o mo ka say fantastic. So nyo mo kan. Ba mi economic management mi no on kan when friend say this is a wallet I 11 Ghana cedis. Alanchre Martin wan kan hu bi. Ghana and ayadin esi ncheche. Bibia boya din wo Ghana
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Mudi yi levy aba en nkofo yi wo musik en ko he banking halls lines en banking hall enam yi levy aho kire de banti san nkofo yi no mo nkan obi in 2016 na ya jeje ya to a ya di 10 billion Ghana cedis en ya debt servicing me no kasa se ya 50 billion Ghana cedis every year of PPP adionum ya ji ni nyina ya di ni nyina tuaka enti ana bosumi no kwa anwan ansa na ba atimi atu adwuma foka enti o ma ono abetena ha na ya tro bibia to nanim na obubu omudi na o ye dede won ina me se o munyina omunya ponko papa o munyina ye friend say afunu ponko wo se dia jo mama wa hijack party na jo mama dey say o hijack NDC wo de opa ye nkofa adaka mesi ho enani kina ne yensa NDC fo nyina la se ye nkoto aba e ma jo mama nye campaign obi obe challenge jo mama bia oda form
obe lusu
se bia minim so Owusu Bempah na MPP fo obe so man so o me challenge jo mama de a e le minim endi mi hu adi kro ndi a wo kun obi kun de ama no owura do akwabena dufo o ye nice man very accomplished kama
onko
so what you say enya butre so what you say kama
ono say now the party has a leader in the national chairman
Yes.
and omunyi flag bearer bia in for any party member to conduct himself as if he were the flag bearer ono na o say eno nye right
there be na Owusu Bempah to say bibia o ye kraman what is seminar ye dey o ti o say o ye kraman what is seminar ye dey e dey ekoso ndi
e bebuo na wubu
mi bu dey dey ekoso ndi mi dey e fa no say why dey be democracy unim democracy you may jay masa jay unim democracy who dey ekoso ndi mi say you run your party fa ho no fa ho Hey, the Ekosiisen never found. Oh, the Ekosiisen
in your response to Enono, they say what take you over there. What's the response to that?
The Ekosiisen is no fan. The Ekosiisen is no super fan. If I know a fan, what to say? So, open this year and open this year, fan, what to say? Tell me, let him tell me what its motives are, be it ulterior or whatever it is. How does what goes on in the NDC concern Owusu Bempah? And I don't know about the NDC for your running a party. Say it's your constitution, if I go what way? Now go. What is that? So what you say? No, send the atro. Yeah, Obi, one time now. Obi, my mention
I can't 5
Obi, Odi atro ba kuma nkwalete no.
Dear hey.
Odi opa akwahwe. The whole of 2016, NDC for anyi sika bia and free central bank and supporting the budget. Yeah, dear friend, zero central bank financing. Odi opa kohwehwe. O kasa na wasi 2016, yakwa sika o Bank of Ghana dey support your budget. Actually, prefer so on the oka. Me say, yeah, zero central bank financing or on check we. And the assembly, not because the Bianco because the John Mama be kind and you know, but in the Nipeduana and send ye any Owusu Bempah, da no, sa once, now because the Bianco best send away in communication. Because why you said, do me be a brand campo, do you yes, I de yano, when your court suit, no, yeah, Guinness canon cancel still. Ya for the bonny and him sasa. Say ya. Ube jaya jami, me catch it on ne. Now can you do so? I'm going to join the man, Mama, Professor Owusu, your friend is June 2012, me wa. And obey your man Penny after the 2012 elections. Ya bay man Penny sometime around 2013 October. And now your press conference be one side National Theatre, and we refi baby crow. And I'll catch a Ghana for say 2013 October. No, catch the Ghana for say West African gas pipeline. No, ship will be a tree, drobe no gas in the firm a bag Ghana ninti. Am I a man who then canyano and one quite tree? So as you may want in that. This was in October 2013. And I'll catch the Ghana for say, I buy new two and a more say, and you know my who didn't get obey Shama a sipinesita. I'll catch the Ghana for say, and you know my who in here. I'm penny for any, a man penny for the can buy any Nana or Moya no. I'm mad the near here and me and Nina Santi, or better say, ye energy, and you know what they can, or better them free something within the region of 2,500 megawatts. I caught 5,000 megawatts. And the Osha says you to Sanamon, and this will be car said your mamma and I did him so buy, and I need a Nebia and Yafnia walk on with free man as who woo ye, and okay, Kahua. Silence is a missile from few cry and to know. Silence is a me or two money of a view, Sintraso, Yadene Quahin at the end. Yanko Pomfani currency, but I do so the money we. And for crying out loud, we have to be serious when we come here.
So, almost on Treso.
Now, the concentration of Fima
Edum, now someone they could
now can you do me a Mama for Domama, can you do buy? Makato said, I buy a decan buy investment or man in energy sector. One on any Bessia, or say at the Messiano. Masadi, or say at the Messiano. And now the accident will be by a man penny in less than a year or no did sober. How is that possible? One of Guinness Adjuno. And the measures and much one among. May the plants be ban yes, animal. One far Mariama, 250 megawatts. Car power no pobacuna, a bampi before a town, I want to share car power 450 megawatts. And in Pong common fan quarter crading quiet high in. Echa has said the bed 2 years and an echo. What the car power back about 250 megawatts. Send power and honk account. And before buy or and generation capacity, do draw on the account. And yet, mean reserve margin of 18%. Send your baby be a good trade idea no account. And yet, your mama and catches her. And since we do maybe already pay or take your politics for Ghana, and so my son pay or take agreements. And the Anyanu said, sometime even in the whole of 2016, on my way, and who do so that. And the mama, so as when I do so by we are true for winning the Oka. It has never been true, and it will never be true. Was it unemployment? Or from and then Minoka as a hobby. You need unemployment graduate network of Ghana. Mewa. Imane.
They have one.
Yes, they have one. Unemployment graduate network. Our Ghana ha. Check we. And don't even country say don't matter na unemployed graduate as situation ho nti enkwofo nya adwuma anye eno keka ho. At what point in time na graduate for Ghana nyina nya adwuma ye. Now say o John Mama ka say one dey onye magician. It's not true. Opa reference it. Mami source baby John Mama can say asem. Oh tell me mami can say asem. You see? Onyankopon na si hini. Ozu Bempah o tiny an oya John Mama so na mo ameka che o wi jai. Nya dey bebo. What you say? So the point of the matter is a very simple one.
Okay, as you wrap up.
Can say?
Yes.
On my way, baby, ejina no, enyina baby. Nana Kufuor do catch the Ghana for so ba within 18 months. Obese san Ghana. Nana Kufuor ne ba me, how many Ghana for sign social contract? And as a Ghana for busa said the money e sign no. Akwa akosi say ya. Ghana ni bia including your mama or Ghana ni no. O kwanya so obusa sa asem no. Obia o kwanya so obusa sa asem. No bia so ni say your mama be ye mampanyin no. Records ni achievement ya oja ye no. Enya atro ene na da. Owusu Bempah saso ne saso for da Ghana for a. Ebi anka jo mama nko free power. Banso wonim ni nyina ye. Kwasi ambofo je, wasi de besi bia fanse bia amasa ne nye. Aponkyere ni so kan se wankoto nsuo hye mu a nkonim se nsuo gu ahodo. Senka nsakra ye ama. Engie hu se Nana Kufuor no ba omia. Omo ye kun sei. Ngie hu omo ye kun sei.
Omo so dan ye kun.
Ah, kom ye omo ye kun sei. Another say yadika ma bo bisia sa na ya japade e wonyina hanchiche mu ade otwemi ensa eye ka ebi nsi Ghana hada enya de o ma asi ni trase ene de na ne bo anya din wo Ghana ha iron rods ani bo ayedin cement ani bo ayedin pop cement ani bo ayedin dia be pa na aduane kura nkofo die kura no ne bo ayedin. And we say this because of the amukai. But me anga say omo ba in 2 years obi abenya toilet wo Ghana ha obi anya toilet ni so problem. Sa na ti ana. And this obi ya Ghana ni no obusa say the okan na nya no no aya. What is your problem? Ebi onu okan o say o John Mama time CD no e ko soro. Bra e be fa o man na CD say na e friend say 1 CD 1 CD 20 pesos to the dollar. Ye free power na 4 CD 20 pesos. And onya 3 CD change in 8 years. In 8 years. Me no can say e go around 7.5 from 4.2. Enya more than 3.5 increase in 6 years. Enti anu mienu hwa na wama CD no adwane akoso. So at the enti clearly. The American nyina nie a very simple matter. Na me gidi say Ghana fo nyina beti.
Asempa FM.
O man panyi John Dramani mama odi o man suda. Oba ya obo no homodin. De mu kato ni su nyina Ghana fo nim say ne enya no kore. Wo wo kwanya say wo kire se ne o man yitie no keka. Go me hu say after your program no. Omo kasa bebe enyo no kwa me hu se John Boadu abiri nani so waka me hu se me am ofa ya bo bia samoa wono so agu ayampia se ye kan sem na yampa e na ya omutu sa na mo. You got the point I'm trying to raise? And the obi omo ba ha you should manage the omo ye no ye free bibi structuration system bi a omo putting in place a omo man say John Mama ba dia ya be san agu no hu fi bio ba me ka kire Owusu Bempah say saa de ne yen ya wa ndisi
mo ma ne nkoso
enya de be ma sanse munu na omudie no akoso bio o Ghana da
eno nya kasa papa
yen na nya kasa sa wodi Ghana mampanyi ne na betina atopa no obi ya kasa papa obi ya kasa papa me say ya kasa papa
Ambrose oye honorable Ambrose enya kasa papa o say but at least you've acquired that you earned it in men say no
Owusu Bempah betina ha so hu de no oye
so far you've reacted to almost everything I waka way na me say enya kasa
when me introduction minye obi when me introduction minye I'm 7
Emma when him bring abutre no mesa about hobby Ambrose here na ye ten nka no Ekosiisen so ne ha Asempa FM we say obi so why are the NDC commentators almost claiming ownership of what President Mills did and giving everything to John Mahama? Is Ghana Gas not an initiative of President Mills? This is unfair. Gasty man, ewo break.
Gasty man, good afternoon. Gasty man, Oman Penny John Dramani Mama. No, a vice president, John Mills.
Yeah.
Oman Penny John Dramani Mama, one head of the economic management team. And any time in Yenya, Your friend said inflation single digit for 3 solid years. Second to what we had in 1964. And in Yasabia, GBBF free meals or hot at the Amado Mama. Your mama name mills. And the colonial bro different
Difference.
difference behind him. That's the point.
Where's
Difference.
Ambrose? Okay. Ambrose will be sending me a link to Ghana web story, and this is it. I'll say, yeah, that's the link to the story. My main, yeah. Oh, it's gone.
I can employment the home.
Yeah, on the employment bit. Yeah. Obviously. I'll say, I am not a magician. Mahama tells unemployed graduate. And Friday, 18th November 2016, also President John Mahama has said that the unemployment rate, especially among the youth, is high because many of the unemployed graduates are not skilled, indicating that he is not a magician to put money in their pocket. The president, who said his government has no magic wand to put money into people's pockets, encouraged the youth to take advantage of government numerous initiatives to make ends meet. According to President Mahama, quote, "The fact of life is that you can only have money in your pocket if you work and earn it. So there is no magic to put money into people's pockets. That is why government is investing as much as it is investing to try and provide our people with the skills that they need to enter the world of work," unquote. He added, quote, "If you sit at home and you don't take advantage of the opportunities, money is not going to magically appear in your pocket. So what government is doing is investing to create the situation so that as many of our people can take the opportunities as possible, and we are doing this in all sectors," unquote. Anyway, say,
so you said your mama established
yes, he did.
And the new opportunities in our country. Can tell me now emphasis no go jina say we say one year just say one year magician. Yeah, raise issues now raise your own. As in bank and company no be any program na nsem.
Is it true say Asemo can apologize to me say Asemo can
me apologize to you say Owusu Bempah Owusu Bempah me see what's am can na nya no na so
it has exposed your life.
Ibu in secondary says, Obi. Now, was your fear, patch? From building 10 teacher training colleges across the country, introducing one-time premium payment for NHIS to reduce fuel drastically didn't materialize under the NDC regime. He started making similar promises with a view to winning power. We don't need any. In regards to Amoah-Ashia, Western Regional Assistant Secretary Hopeful, Ibu was second D. Where say Obi? On the contrary, the NPP opposed ESLA and promised to scrap it, describing it as obnoxious. John Abdullahi Jenapo and Odiwe Aba, ranking member on the Mines and Energy Committee in Ghana's Parliament.
He's my friend. He's my friend. My best friend.
Where say Obi, the NDC has taken a stand that they would never learn a lesson. They behave as if they haven't been in power before. The same political party went to the Supreme Court without providing a single pink sheet, and after they raised all kinds of issues against the judges, blah, blah, blah. As for the e-levy, nobody can touch it. Regards to Opare answer, the answer to break the 8, Paul Amenin, Kofi Osei and Isaac Wuto, Same Boache Ewo Asaman Kese, and on the way up. We say, okay. Sir Gadus, work on your message and bring it. I've always told you guys that you can send your message without those veiled attacks. No, Ode, and no ever against anybody. I will not read. It is Egadus, please work on your message. Bring it again. I will do justice to it. Also, paper to me into
Obi, the Dikai, say, Otias, say, Amoah-Ashia or Casano or Cansimi for me, I'm a person who, Ashia, me, my dry so Yanzana, Miss Yobeto. Me, Sebi Owusu Bempah, I don't lead a life just like that. Otias, me call London. Me di 18 years. Me call you more McDonald's.
Ekosiisen on
And now,
Asempa
me hear
FM.
more various places. Omo mutie me UK. Everybody knows that. And yet, mo dok no fa. Eti na me kama adwene a mo wa ban mu. Mo chi me ko hye BNI a.
Asempa
Mo apedi ko
FM.
fa sika. Do sopuo e de ba blue gate se menye. Na me nane machi. Na me nkoke kansem ti aban. Mo yes I didn't take any money from you people. Because me ni yamo for anything. And I will state it here. Mo pa uzu jibibidia. Opa ye nkan ye nko baby ebeko. Ni ready bisi. Odi as enti me de. Why no so NDC mo betimi or bribe me so be take care. Eti when it comes to those then who's even why na Ghana gas me to obi. Apart from a salary, I don't take anything. And I'm stating it on record. I don't take company car. Obiuti. I don't take fuel coupon. I don't take anything apart from my salary. Office furniture go. Obi, I'm repeating it here. Me and I'm talking. And I'm daring anybody. Say Ghana gas wa meteno. Apart from there, my salary say Bempah the Bible mu yeso ye adwuma ojo oketua. And I'm not qualified enough. Me take fuel coupon. Ashia uti atenie. Ube I swear to God and I swear. Listen, Obi is away. I don't take. Listen to me. Let me make it clear to you. Let me make giant for your son and Miss Roberto. I don't take anything apart from salary. And everybody knows that. It became even a problem. Obi, ebra me cut off furniture. Me padi efe Obi. Me padi efe pa. So ni me
oh taste.
Me o taste. Ti me no furniture on the brem se me pe. Na me ama cut off my ade. And I'm the abegu. Me kwa me de my ade be ko. Etu be gina gas e na Ghana gas. Je kufu a ono. E discover oil Ghana no kra no. Ono ntimi meka so ono de Ghana gas by na Jomama Mills initiative or cotton on kwasibotwe mu cotton Golden Gate and omu create Ghana gas. O say Jomama na de buy. At Mills. Baby a Ghana gas, ye started Ghana gas creation ina. It was Golden Gate at Mills if you Golden Gate. Kwaku anyido ask Kwaku anyido obekire wo. Million Kwaku anyido will tell you the genesis of Ghana gas and where it started from. Don't sit here and throw dust in the eyes of people. Say, oh, no, no, mama, Juma. Ghana Sikano, Jomama Papadia. Ana Ghana gas, you know, Jomama ne Papadia. Don't come and sit here and talk like
on
that.
Asempa
What you say?
FM.
And on chain. Number 2, Obi. What you say NDC mono democracy omo fanya Juma. Ono na account. And why ridicule no? I expose you Jomama. Any omo party ni say. NDC party constitution no cry short on tiase. Obi, go to NDC party constitution chapter 2, article 7, clause A. Tiase me kachiro. Or see the party will promote participatory democracy and make sure say free individual will have access to promote democracy in the NDC. O tiase mo ye ne be kire mo kwan a yemfa party ne enye adwuma. It means clearly they are visionless. They said your Jomama no leader no can say danger lurks around any life decision I want take. Because if you are in a group and you don't go to the party, if it doesn't believe in the NDC party constitution, the rules a woman say participative democracy. O can be na makambi kwa mnadu for ba.
But his point is, why should it be a source of worry to you?
No, it's because they will continue to be a responsible opposition. Who are Bemu now the responsible opposition. Now we're incompetent opposition. Now, bre. They are shy or challenging or criticizing, and it's good. Who says responsible opposition is not good? NDC. Say bibi komwa efa ya ho. Because responsible opposition will help us. But when they become irresponsible to the extent that they cannot even understand their own party constitution, then it's a problem. Obi is a problem to me. Obetra Obi. Point number 3. Or see e-levy. E-levy. Adia. And ye buy ye betwem. Obi. Me babe ko to NDC party manifesto. People's manifesto a John Mahama. Eka kire Ghana fo nyina se okosiki. Obi. Okosiki Ghana fo adwene. And or the betro on the manifesto for 2020. Obi na me babe Canada to was Asia. Obi nyana mi bie. Me babe kan to the nyabotrema page 99. Page 99. Me babe kan na Obi what a brofo
Asempa FM.
Eti ya kan wi a no wa kira se o twi mu o me ko Bempah college one of the best schools in
Asia manen kasa
Amoah-Ashia manen kasa
Ekosiisen on
oh
Asempa
Obi
FM.
also be page
99
99
me
Idi
pacho
yen twɛn no
me sro me ba odi kan de obeka bi eden a obroni be wu abansoro ne don't worry enie o say was page 99 enie page 99 ene wa ha no o say financial inclusion electronic payment page 99 section 8.7 me ba kan obitie o say see no or say the NDC government or the NDC administration will introduce uniform transaction fee policy to guide the electronic payment industry. Oh, aden. Maybe masa aden. Aden na mamen kasa. Aden na mamen kasa.
ma yentie ne meaning
Aden na mamen kasa. Me pacho. Odi ase eno to guide electronic payments in this country. Say the Abama Omoa, they will introduce a policy almost electronically. Ebe use akwanya biso. Edi ajeje to every that is what they're saying. That is what they're saying here. In your party constitution, that is what is a party manifesto. The Muslim de babo mine say Ghana for a mistake koto Abama mo. Ebio obi o say I say mami mi na men kan yi o say we will work with merchants to encourage their clients to pay for goods and services electronically. Obi, what does that mean? Ode wa cheche msami enu ya maken. Ode wa cheche munyansa kwan so kire. Manso musiasi twi. Obi, oh, that be me Obi, cheche, what does that mean? Is it not e-levy and electronic transaction and answer taxation? What is it? Obi, a na omo person omo kire na die na NDC for person omo kire. E-levy was in their manifesto. They put it in their manifesto and I'm telling you, Ashia, that is the hypocrisy of the NDC. Omo betra ha. O ka se abane ba ye betwam. Meanwhile John Mahama, o di asem. Sana free SHS oyeye. Also, free SHS enye eya de boni enya de ye papa Ghana for kaya ka se free SHS 419 de advert okruma ade ne see obi afede also oye basic continuous for education
Asempa FM.
or see danger lurks around any life decision our taking, and I believe him. President Mahama,
Asempa
I
FM.
disagree with you in anything, but somehow I agree with you, Mr. President. You are consistently inconsistent as a leader. Because what the Abesha manifesto Muse electronic levy, ube ma vendors no more, you know, ube charge electronically in their transactions. What does that mean? And you levy na day. No any parliamentarians, no more parliament. You can't walk out because of political expediency. What are you trying to prove to us? Also, Kasabium, or say, and you buy, you build this circle interchange. And you knew. So, betra. Now, a buy be betra so the $180 million. And they see circle interchange back up. And now I'm so unable to make off us so now. A buy be a betra so. Add 4 years. less than 3 years obi esi 4 interchanges ekoso saying $189 million for 4 interchanges. And in fact, one is the biggest
Ekosiisen
interchange in the whole
on
of
Asempa
Africa.
FM.
Pokwasi interchange to be precise.
The second.
Second, okay, so there band na that more than one. Obi. Now we betina ha say aban bi ba ye na jomama ba ye de obeye ye na wahunu. E de na wahunu da na hwan. Ah. O si dey ya bobosia manabro so. Sabi obi timi bobosia. Echiche man abusuafo de we carry fish. Obi so bobosia de hwe na abusuafo de hwe ne ma. E ma ne ma benyini be ye da achi nkweba papa. Ekufu ado so obepam aboatom obedware sasadro de obegya na manako. Oman ni sika ne yame no mienu dia. So obi ko bobosia no de bedi nsem hunu. Achiche man nkrofo ama gida ne sada ne wada ne hwada. Esomfaso entimi amre Ghana. No man pani bi say sabi obebo bosia no de approve human capital ama adusua ngumasua. Every average individual Ghanaian will have access to free education. Tell me that government is a joke. Then you are the most incompetent leadership ever. Obi, I want to address this point. There is only one president of the Republic of Ghana.
Ekosiisen on Asempa
All kasano
FM.
ne kasa ye moya e na omampani mahama. Onyame ansi usafo hene na breko fa henche sha. Obi ansomoda. So onyame wansi usafo hene na breko fa henche sha. Ashia obi ansomoda. Anu ti no no ko obedi for 4 years pena. Ne 4 years wabra o twa ne ho saa. Wakasa kasa Ghana fosi entie no. Anu na make a chiro. What you say? It will make issues, make the issues well. Now try, say, Obekan wasem ye. Obi him said there's a global Ekosu. Taxation. Obi, taxation maybe I want a 20. Muba bemu. Mu taxi ya taxi condoms. Condoms o tedia muboha. Obi, sabi obi di koye no ye. O mampani enya abadaye ama Ghana for watase ya tase condoms okroma Ghana for ankan hwe sika twitwiri die atwamenebo hwe so obi yare no obi ye kra aduro bi on ma pharmaceuticals no be ka kire wo se eyade ehu hia ama yare for Ghana
Ekosiisen on
o mampani di
FM.
17% taxes and a toso obi ka cha meboa akufu Dubai oyi taxes we over 12 taxes jomama aban or de beto so muama sa tene mu aye mu dua broni say e levy or de ba obi o mampani amamuo sabi eye vision obi ma menche wade bra na me wo London ni o mayor obi wo ne friend no Ken Livingston. Go and research about Ken Livingston. Me kan wa bakose mo hu sa tam no na wo ahia bia na udokoko wa yi ti na unim na unyanko London nti na unim wo se me Owusu Bempah yi me kan story about London. Ken Livingston obaye no na London no ufri me ba me kasa obaye no na obi ufri London North London besa ko South London over West End Central London for West End obefa ho a na congestion e wo ho traffic e wo obi ampeso befa M25 ekofa the other side Edibako South London obi apeso cut it through the Thames and straight to South London onum de oya obi and it's wadi hu bi ka cho no se munnim amamudi otrans ya no se no I will bring congestion charges if you drive through the West End you pay Odiase bigger cars were paying £100, smaller cars were paying £50, and this the whole London a reduced congestion and was making revenue because obi me because South London number san North London I don't mind I'll pay and just go because I know some me pentem Dimitria wo person obetua no you just move Odiase advanced countries adwiri hwe kan hwe and Joe Biden go to America now read the Biden the policies on taxation less than 2 years obey or see or the taxation policy aba or be taxe esikafo any omu bibidie ewa America because of the pandemic recessions no is going to affect them and obi. These are the documents. You can read it no anka say ebi amabejina ha ena mekasa global recession no e di nyoma ba aban bia adwene kwan obefa so a obetima change the status quo obe change the dynamics in how to vision our obetimi di aboa o man ama nyoma etima konkan obi. As I'm talking to you, Ukraine war, any Russia war, economic and yoma edia bansusan so bonia edia bre wiase, ame wiase atobaha ye kan wansem. These are some of the things. World Health Organization report on Ukraine. I can't read it to you. Yes, so catastrophic. Say. It is not only Ghana. It is obi betrase no your mampeni dada. Na so wa money homo de na Ghana for I rejected it 2 times. No person party for ginitum. No obeyem lead you omu biem. No do omu kwa. He cannot masquerade on the back of the economic recession at Ekosiisen we are so. Our challenges, you know, are so dangerous and damning. We are seeing, you know, behind say, you want train, ama, you don't use that. You don't use that as an excuse, just to come and confuse the ordinary Ghanaian. Say, and you have to fuel prices. One enemy. Go and read this report. Now read this our report where we are. You will know exactly what is happening. Mary Waiva. I didn't just maybe Obi in you know the America actual mampeni dada, and he will always remain the former president because Ghanaians has rejected him and he's not coming back, and you continue to remain the former president on your no or your history ewo legon meboa. And our history, yes, he did. And also, communications or your communication guru, and also a writer, meboa. Uncle Reedy, Shakespeare, King Lear, Obi, Mr. Former President Uncle Reedy, Shakespeare, King Lear, Asamo Kai, or say, and I quote, the unrepentant thief is the one who sees political power as a substitute for welfare. I mean, can't be a King Lear and a kind.
And what's the
no, there be media may come.
Why reading it? To serve what purpose?
Masem Obi. Onyansafo na to onyansafo ase. King Lear, I say Julius Caesar.
Yes.
Ebra.
No, me because me the relevance of the code.
Oh. I may apply the una beche una so come say and this me na make sure dey better. May say ebra Romans no conspiracies no ekum Julius Caesar. And they were compelled to go and explain to the Romans why they killed Caesar. Adesia be kasa I'm being philosophical. So just listen to me.
What is the philosophy?
They say, "Oh, the opad, the make be audio part." Take it. Say, "They say, oh, the make be kwasiasem. Oh, the make be kwasiasem."
Owusu Bempah.
Ebra.
What really quote be? What should we do with the quote? I don't know.
They say, "Me so uncle King Lear." Now for share the conduct in public space, ye, and na make be susu. Say King Lear, asemo kan. Or say, I know. Thief, an unrepentant thief, is not literally what I mean by that. But I'll say, the unrepentant thief is the one who seeks political power as a substitute for welfare. Mary.
Also, Bempah, that's it. Ambrose, fire.
Obi, I'm sure I say Obama me time no makasa. Also, Bempah kasa.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Obi. Senior American, I say MB before can say me play for Mampeni John Drama and Mama home before 2016 election. Or a corrupt or incompetent. Titri with their fam marahono. MPP for by omuntimi nche John Dramani Mamu. So can constitution na esi obi free officer within the first 3 years or a civil and criminally liable for. So we need some provision no. Some running na ngozi MPP for timi John Mama yentimi anche. And Ghana for who say mfum so na ye. Dina me ka say abunchanya nkoto nso hie ma nkonu senso gu ahodo. And I'm sure says had no I clear am Ghana for nyina. Obi na me ka tro say yen debt na akwa kodu say akwa kodu 400 billion Ghana cedis. MPP for the more than 300 billion Ghana cedis in account your national debt no from 120 billion Ghana cedis in December 2016. No transfer 2016. But you said they make an what you say. Who do you transfer? Transfer me ka me be come asem transfer. So what you say? Sa sika na omoji no. Owura kanu foriata ene owura dubu ahin. Omo wo campaigns ya sa sika nyina omoji omo wo chefom 0.5% almost serve as book runners. But just what you say.
Ekosiisen on Asempa
So we nya sankro no anamboa. Enti ama aban no ni age setem bia obeje sika. Si e ka omo a abo omanyi kro no kese ye pa dia. Say na gufu ado bo amia ni omo nkofo.
Obi.
Adentia. Chrono.
Oka all repentant people no a. When did you no Owusu Bempah di. Owusu Bempah di. Me me te brofo. Me no me no na te brofo. Ada oka brofo o tibi to me hu. Oka twi grisi no. Oka twi grisi no. Me hu.
Okay. Ekosiisen so ha Asempa 94.7 FM. Owusu. You just finished speaking. Allow him to talk. Asema Obekano. Let me question him, please. Owusu, allow me to question him. Owusu Bempah, please.
Let me make my point.
Owusu Bempah. Owusu, among 40, don't let her do this. Let's Google. 16th November 2016. 16th November 2016. Ubon so Google Ubon say John Dramani Mama aban no 16th November 2016 Ubon say John Mama aban no ana setekwa finance minister no womunya African Development Bank sika within the region of 89 million euros $10 million Ghana counterpart fund na aban no gi parliament pass yese yemfa nye poku as interchange opa Google he Saturday no a parliament approve loan for the construction of the Obechebilam interchange. What do you we are coming at front? The American say the only overpass you could forward on in by is a couple of or my organa higher tamale diano. Enunkwa idea of my because Enunkwa the only overpass your my Eddie Safoku Asidia now can any Kaka Winino. And no intimi yet Nana Kufa project. Moji Yesika Bebe Monfanya. Obi the account bill 180 million dollars. Or say circle interchange no nebo no. Say Owusu Bempah onim say circle interchange na two project. No onim. The main Kwame Nkrumah circle interchange no. And Ring Road Central overpass no. Two different projects. Ebio project mi onu ebia nhyehyɛ ni nana mo ntuo ni sane etie different. Enti esi da na compare different projects. I won hwe sane bia ne te bia ne ye bia etie. Enti onu bo nim sasa project no. Project ya. Dia ka ho bio. Ghana Gas. Babia John Mama ya man adwuma sesia no ene okeka de ehu yi akyere John Mama no. Afi bia esevu o man $300 million. Sika nka Ghana de be kra gas de aba. Amoah Ghana Gas de boa Ghana man no. Edros nchan Amoah omo so called 1 district 1 factory ni nyina de boa Ghana sesia. The biggest factory in Ghana as I speak, Ghana Gas ya NDC abaya John Dramani Mama dan ye. Wo de watena takura de unim area ho, unim de American. Mekani bio sasa Ghana Gas no. Ene na ma ene Owusu Bempah ne nsakona no. Wo so mfa Ghana Gas ka anya hwe agya adwuma no, kwatena fie. Why adwuma mfie num ko mfie nsia ni since Akufo ado bae. So ati ase eno na ama onsa ekowa no. Enti se John Mama si Ghana Gas ya. Won't be metna hands pa John Mama.
on so buy any conversation be bre aye do mama personality
Owusu
aye do mama personality na be attack so what you say ena do mama aye Ghana gas ena ama oduma ena ne ode ha adwene trese ama on sa ko ano asema make a kire no
Ekosiisen on
one
Asempa
16 November na ma me na person confirm na me kire atiefo so Owusu Bempah wadi atro me 16 November 2016 Ubon poku as interchange sika John Mama abai no giye. That day no an approve obeche bi lam tedie no. Waka nsem bebra wonim, odi atro bebra o kan nsem anim a obi ni nyina wan check menti me pesa no o check no. So what you say me say odi opa check no we. So what you say enti obviously yeah the kan very simple obi. Omampanyi John Dramani mama. Enya wo Owusu Bempah ugina hai. And I'll bet NDC for senior yenya yadie. Me say enya na ba bet Nana Rudan kwa kufado. Owusu primary. Owusu Bempah.
If you continue this, let me know.
Don't do that. Me say when I want to say.
I have a problem with that.
Obi adi etinye se na kufado no no
Ambrose meba. Owusu, walk out, get out of the studio. Get out of the studio. Get out. You are not talking again. Into get out of the studio. Dominic, Mome Fanny, get out of the studio. Ambrose told me, Owusu, please get out. Get out of the studio. Sorry, P. What can say we sorry, P. Or Cassetia president, and let me handle him. You don't destroy my program. Sorry, P. You are not talking again. Ambrose, to us,
Obi wan hwe 16 November dey na mama. Me pese o confirm me come asem. Na me kire Owusu Bempah say sa asem a no ka no enya asem a na enya asem a yenya YouTube bi. O se o mampanyi John Dramani mama. O pe se o ba be mampanyi bi. Na me ka say Nyankopon ni se hini Ghana fo ni se hini. O ka say Owusu Bempah dey wo sha ase da wa kan fie bebre ano ya bebrebe a waye no. Ene Ghana fo beti obi. O mampanyi John Dramani mama ni nua say o kodidi na tema unya akoto asem. Anya ne hotan jina de kodidi ni atema unya akoto asem a wo pa ache. Entina me ka say bia nka wasesa because me ba na wo se wo ba ha ache. Afa ni wa yuti. Na me ka say ye funu anya no enim say asa. The same thing bio na Jomamo. Me say Nana Akufo-Addo so wako primaries. Owusu primary kai muko sunyan in 1996 Owusu primaries ma John Jekum Kufuor. Was na Owusu primaries ma John Jekum Kufuor for the 2020 elections. Obe contest election ma Owusu elections on 2 occasions ewi as obe president. The Nyankopon beka no ene na bebem. Enya de wo beka se Ghana fo ka se ye beto aba ma John Dramani mama. Na Nyankopon ehye se John mama me mampanyi bi wa. Wo Owusu Bempah wote hafia asem de me ma yi no. Untimi nsi sa de no kwan.
Ambrose, stop the personal attacks. Concentrate.
No. Let me tell him to his face.
Stop the personal attacks. Concentrate on the show.
So what say? Some say why afia de some yen say afia.
Ambrose, concentrate. And yes, I would end the show, me patch. Concentrate.
No. So what say?
Handle the issue.
And obviously, sa de no a wo ye no de. And e bia ne de wan fa yi. Man ne de wan fa yi. But say ye tiase a ye won kwan pa de. To be very sincere with you, say na mam kwama munye bio. The same people before hunu say, and ye be so am abe say de no a. Koka kire om say ena me call ye anye yi. Makwa akoto petetuo, ma say makora boa, anya de a aye yi. So what you say? Ndi obi. Say COVID-19. Maka say me dada no ba ha che. Over the past 2 or 3 months tem bia no ha. Maka say COVID-19. Obia ntumi nkan kire say, aho kire abaga na sesi na COVID-19. Because I don't catch was even in 2019, see the new depreciated by
Asempa FM.
I don't can one now check here. 2016 crown year senior man, see the depreciated by 12%. Pennyful be akase munya COVID-19. TUC crack as a multi for COVID-19 because COVID-19 ye Ghana na COVID-19 and Russia Ukraine war. I babenya effect where so. Anya Ghana kwa. Me say, me a student of international relations. I understand geopolitics. I understand international trade. I understand international economics. So you can't for sure say come to 24 February. I said no Rebecca say, "Ahuchira ya come da." Ah, obi nche bia na iron rods kwa koto 1 ton. 4,800. And I mean look say 7,000. You can't want them trying to rate. And aban we na Akufo-Addo ne ba me aban de me mpa wo ho kra ne se omo ntimi nyi bibia antu so we de ye nuanom eno bi enkoye mo mfa nchen ye tu na mo abeboaye bibia ye nya excuse me ye sure say Black Stars crown qualify for World Cup wa de be ka say Russia and Ukraine to continue ma Black Stars an qualify e dey na jo mama kan ya enim or can issues with our society unfortunately a can topic and what they are to do why and yet Nanzayana media freedom ranking eba Ghana ya tier free your friend say 30 and year than Ako 60 100% a Teresa Ghana hene and an Akufo-Addo no bamia kabima min kambi se o kire wadwene no nya de a na Akufo-Addo no bamia ben omugitum Manasa Azuri o kana sem ahaya na no ye adwuma enunti na Manasa Azuri gya adwuma ye wa ha obi unim okoye documentary a na o mo friend militia in the city aban we tata na ma okoni fie kura na yesan ewi ase na so okobo no ho gya South Africa bosomi ansa na wasa aba eduedadati okoye story a ne fa Roxin Bukari okay former Upper East Regional Minister Bagalam say hu nsensem bi wono so ye tata no sa owura tamakro nipa na woye editor ma WhatsApp news no yankofa na mfiri ni office antete no antocha no na your friend say Zoe owo abu bedu owo your friend say City FM ne Kalekuda omo asem nyina say nansen BBC report wa aba no any media report wa aba media ranking report aba no e kan ni nyina jo mama o kan san semi bra ye hia o kempiski no enya ne kure e yampa enti me expect Owusu Bempah say san semi no oyi ano a obeyi that substantive issue na no rather than send ya da bia MPP for so man ye no o megu jo mama ho fi me see enya de obey successful enti na wadwane ko no enti na wadwane ko because clearly o men your problem na ni nyina so obi e fan free media fo ya
aden
because muni nkofo ba ko a muni na Akufo-Addo aban atu abasa komu pa media for ma triti na Akufo-Addo aban yie pa
really
oh yes and so mo pa ne atata mo pa aya mana de amika jo yampa endi report ni ba ya no e kire se aban no mmoa mankofo nkasa wo kasa na usuro hwe obeti se Ahmed Swale sometimes me hwe de enti ye ne ye hu o meku Ahmed Swale pa obi me dwuru ho amenti ase wo ti ase media ya na me suspect se MPP aban mu mpanyimfo Ahmed Swale wu no mu ni hu bi
but mere suspicion is not enough to make
I have every right to suspect. My rights are inalienable to me. Don't I have enough right to suspect say abamu na Akufo-Addo ba mia MPP abamu mpanyimfo mu ni hu bi more than 2 years ni ye kun journalist in such a heinous manner yanti ho asem bia report here by eka and do where EIU report no a about a month ago no a o here part no a eka governance ne politics no a eka the same thing ya BBC for kan ya any report ya ni nyina free mu a e de abai enti media for money aben ya to abasako mu money aben mu mpanyimfo e wadamfo to abasako mu report ne ba ye no mahu se mo ankasa munua kojo ponkroma wasi o methodology no asesa enti na ya mo ye homoden complete lack of leadership and responsibility say ye beji ye ni ayemfom so atum say ade we de enkoyi.
But there are some admissions made in that statement.
That 3-pager.
Yes. He made admissions on the 2 parameters now on the economics and security and safety of journalists.
That 3-pager is one of the most useless write-ups I've ever seen. I'm saying it is one of the most useless. Look,
Ambrose,
let me make this point.
You might disagree with the content of the page.
That is my view.
You might disagree with
that. That's my view.
But describing it as useless.
You don't want me to describe it as useless.
It's not fair.
Okay, so I withdraw that with the greatest respect. I call on Ghanaians to reject it. That one I can say it. Because you know why? The one report in Munina Obi, and Yadia, a yard fofro. And Yadia, you know. Latif Idusu, National Bedma, has what you're here. One was a police for bone. Emma, anyone I'm crying no through, and then Akufo-Addo abai. And then I'm saying, Nana Akufo-Addo, or a media creature. Akufo-Addo niba mi aben, a yamu media for na, my ye aben chenche. Ayo mu duum. Nunya mo mudi Ghana for nya sa. And Deputy Minister for Information, or can be. me hu ya nam se me nua bai e bia wonte na adwuma na se o se o police for no ya na mo bro journalist for no de wo mo nya o madwuma yi na mo nya o mampanyina na aban na bro wo me kan am se yeah police for ni o mo aka police for soldier for ni o maka winim they from they are called agents of the state. Agents of the state. Because we are agents of the state, it is normally assumed so regular. And they carry that presumption of regularity in whatever they do. Yes, full-time agents of the police in Kobubia. Yes, it is. Now, I never abe me time kra. Abe me time kra. Oni nyina mo say. Sa report you send ya no man panyi John Damani ma American. Eba. MB before kwa champagne fo bia chimi atutu mu nkyene. Ora ya bodo ya boafo. Me buni pa am papa me na ya adwuma da. Bra me wo ayi na o ya report tini ne no tukwai. Ma this work so journalist kro mo Ghana no. O mo right o mo wo no. Enye absolute.
Which is also a fact, no?
But why must he say that? And the enye absolute inti yankunkum kofo nya hwe. Ora ya bodo ya boafo. Bra na NDC aban no power. Jo mama ni atame so power no. Na owo column bi e wo daily graphic ya wada bia no de boy ndisi aban na chi oye se adwuma na ama ndisi aban no anta no anka aka no antwetwe no da wo ye na sombuem first no ye chairman of the National Media Commission and this government minimum so that so ya
he still is.
yes MPP ni mapa and so was your journalist there o mo right na absolute na because e bia enka senior journalist ya waye na dwuma na che saa de bia nko beka bia ma journalist ya yetete wo mo man muti ene ama ye ranking abafom.
But are you saying say one condemn the excesses no? Is that what you're saying?
Condemnation.
And I can say because say omo right any absolute you know they can be attacked. Did he say that?
Me say otututu mu nkyene. Ni approach no oma ensem no aye ka no ano a eye ni hia no abafom. Anyo no kwa na esa de no benefit so aye bi. Benefit onu so ebi ne uma se mo kan oso journalist cry was some bad na to be wom e aban strategy we ya critical theory e friend discourse analysis ye pe omo e feel so omo wodin no ma gidini na asem bi ba na e kan aban no a o ma keka bi atata akira tutu mu nkyina ma asem no seriousness e ye no ekofom and time bi a report bi e be ba e be tie MPP aban na kufu ado ne ba mian that's ankofo na yi omuti ada no so sa doctor professor kwesi ni nzu ye bi bra US State Department omo human right report ne ba ye o si o omo kra nya be na omo gina so a o betimi atro sa bibi sa afaga na ho na de omo atro nya nya.
Yeah, but did they also not make factual comment? Omo make comment obviously yen chine no mo dey tum no. They also alluded to fact.
No, but he said Professor Kwesi sa report you are US for the buy.
Yes.
Oh yes, sabi opinion leader Ghana how kasa obi e.
Yes.
Mu nyina aban ba ma ye din mu suro sem obi e ma no. Ahwe e babo mkoto.
But Kwesi has been one of the most vociferous CSO
on
players.
No, on which matters? Specific to which matters? No.
Everything security, you hear him speak.
So not when it is seriously against the government. Oh yeah, Mekan WikiLeaks report be about 2008 actually. From that time, Papa Nani.
You heard his commentary on the Ejura killings and all of that.
Even the Ejura killings featured in that report. US State Department.
Yes.
Feature.
Yes.
So what I say. And the way about Mahusen and Sensu Adam Bonanza Ebi. A strategy.
But is that the case, sir? If the commentaries they pass and favor a position you have, not just a omo enya de
obi won so what to asem na kone kra enya position a me wo me can reality ye free be idealism ye say de ehunu wa ya ginu mu no e ya de e wo hodada you got about do me can enya mpase kaka ekun no na e ya de bone enya mpase andana na kufu ade ne ba me aye to aba for the first time in Ghana nipa 8 on election day e bi see in our history da omo ekun wo no ye ntwe wo ma so nya wo mo hwe Sampanyimfo nyina de na omaka afa ho se ne be ya ye benya pepepe yo ne atamtene ne amaganafo no omako ahokyire mu na nkofo hwe no motrom report ba na ye waawai ho problem a oman ye wono no ni nyina omanpanyi ndamane ma oka ho asem enti the attempt to cower dissenting voices into submission including journalists it's one thing that has brought us this far so what you say me owura kwesi botwe kan ora consibo to ese one no ye finance minister E11 ka hu hia and okokasa or UCC me sure say when we start report no
I've seen it.
you get the point I'm trying to raise because why Argentina no E11 why say druben ana kwanya me disika FM amobi bosumi aso ayate me income tax no kakra no abeto me phone so a me de ma adofo no saa druben ana say kwan timpon a me de fa so no me to sika ne de fa so say ekim na ho abehia say saa sika na aban fa and you hear your man penny John Dramani mama ka say in principle the NDC is not against taxes me so utie statement no a ye nye aban a ye chiri to because ye de to na be develop o man and you know Owusu Bempah already say dey me catch them so obo because obi wunnim pefe say okokan article 74 of the 1992 constitutional ade a ye to ne the parliament ya pass ana me boa and the levy ye to a parliament ya dey a pass the na Owusu Bempah kan no okan obi ntu amusa ne hwe eduru mi bia ya na me yadu hu ya kakra
eno your manifestos contain
no
intentions.
the okan no na ye levy a
No.
one can tell say no enti na kan say Owusu Bempah manu nyane nko
Ono say his understanding of what he read the NDC had intentions anka or a form of taxation in electronic transfer.
Obi, and I'm happy we're having this conversation. I mean, they say this. I don't know what Musan say. One country and said, you know, can name E11. NDC manifesto Yanka
FM.
And be an hour yet transfer from MTN to MTN.
Yes.
Yeah, well, boy, I
no, but E11 nomenclature. It's a form of tax.
Obi Johansa.
And your nomenclature.
Oh, yeah, transfer MTN to MTN. Yeah, what I did. Oba se bia sa ato no se wo ye transfer for sa free e bia
and when you tour I don't think a tour and your tax service charge the hotel costs now no yeah
enti
charge
yes enti yanka ile bi ho asem de kan ni say ye be ma sa charges no aya uniform se na be ya ko ha e free Vodafone ko e friend say ha ya de kro free ha ko ha ya de kro anya sa na kan e na ono kan say ye ba ba gi ile
uniform for the telcos
yeah for the telcos ya ka say ba gi Ghana ni bia sika. That is what it means. It was only for the telcos. Say differentials na wo druben no a this kind of manko for tax e bia ye yatini 2 cedis we yatini 3 cedis asene fa enti ye be ma ni nyina aye pepepe eno no kan no enti na me ka say ne propaganda no be me ya so hu yanko mutu ngum na anko eno no kan wa ha no enti ye da me ne ka say be gi lebi eni si anka ne ba bia da enti lebi clearly eno so ya kan no program na say say e ade ahon kire bebre Ghana for and one stories na e ba no and join news media join news
on Bempah FM.
Omo interviews across the regions particularly in the north and most of the areas and omo say something ankofo ato ewo sikaje bia hodo banks ahodo no adoso because obia shase e ko bank say obekwa akoye ni business because say the whole day o hwe sika anka obeye no transaction wo de phone beye no a and o sika ni nyina abesa but obi uni bibi say come do wa ye mfa yensa me nu nidi ye create impression is say ye mpem puntuo and that's how come Supreme Court ruling no Supreme Court they mean come assembly emia
ruling but on the interlocutory injunction
yes
that is not a substantive matter
no but say court no say say you levy aban na anye a ebema oman ni sikasem akofo.
That's a headline you've read.
Oh.
Have you had the benefit of reading what?
Do you believe in that
what
headline?
The president?
No, do you believe in that headline or not? Do you believe in that headline or not? You as a presenter, do you believe in the substance of the headline?
No, the headline and the content.
No.
Yes.
And
yes, and America said, have you read what exactly the president of the panel said?
No, this thing I have said.
Because proceeding on the balance of convenience principle say Oshe or balance hardships now. Omunu free say the hardship would be more on the state now than on the individual because say Ebase say state no every case now. When the state wins the case, now say or must stop state no from collecting the e-levy. How does the state recover that money? But on the other hand, no say minority members ni every near. Now say no pony state na jinko car keeping good records and the state can refund.
I disagree.
Now then I call to no say e-levy no
say ya grant injunction no e de ahokyere bebre Ghana ma ada na court anwene nipa no omne nam circle nipa no omne nam agbobulusu nipa no omne nam di asoasu adantom nipa na nam dum kwa no fe nipa na nam south ntreso nipa na nam ayifa na ma me free
manso mo senso
manso mo senso ada na court no nyi se sa nipa no sa yi labi no edidi wa musika kakra wo.
Was that what the court was called upon to determine?
No.
Imagine the case before the court.
No. So what was that declaration by the court? No, who can say the American but I know what I'm talking about. Court no you say ebe boa ebe hankofo. Ye ko say omo man injunction yin si anokwan. Me boa. Ananya sa.
Yes.
Ada na court no ga say o me grant
injunction. Bempah FM.
Ebe ma Ghana for ho akyere om. Na court no ka kyere Ghana for say ya grant injunction no a oban ba hwiri sika. Adai say oban be so ojeto a.
The Ghana for ho be on the court ne say Aban can keep good records now and pay people back when the case goes against the state.
Obi. Yes. I don't want to sound like I am pronouncing a matter that is sub judice. You don't want me to go there. Aha! So on the way, you got a point I'm trying to record to and say, Bempah Ghana for what?
Bempah FM.
And the Minuka say, go for Obia per se, we yin sika because o mine and which they wound. And he said, your mama. Shia na ndisi for se say pesa sansemi ye bobo hu ne ye de tudwa anu na MPP for ya abo abian samoa don boadu wo mo si wo mo ntia se da because se sia no mo de wo mo tie wo manya wawie bi wo mo windi wo mo de ahokyira Ghana for wo mu nya de wo mo tie ase na nya de bi
fa wa no se
o mi tam so
asopa ho you spoken 25 minutes
no but you
25. Yeah, my pound 6:30. They have to wrap up.
You are closing so soon. Wait, let me finish.
Ekosiisen
wrap up in a minute for me.
And clearly, Obi. Yeah, dear no Ukrainian catch. Okay. Report to about human rights abuses. Media for intimate kasa. I'm say odwa money MPP. Aban what the media for a question. Because at a teen in Amuda Sudi Aban. Obi dear no dem catch me.
That's not unfortunate.
No, that's not unfortunate because
very unfortunate.
No.
Extremely.
No, Obi, no. Not to your person, please.
No, I mean, say it to my person.
I'm talking about the
media.
No,
I'm part of the media.
Look, I'm trying. Mama want to be an example. Want to be an example. I am na me cancer wa brunya se ma monti ase. Obi ko bo papa no awa mojo ma medini. Adom TV, Adom FM. Mo kwa bontini ko interview ko for linkage on mama.
How so?
Oh,
how did they link John?
No, no video. Oh, Obi, Google, you can Google and see it's available.
No, almost link John Mama said, was that a question from the interviewer to the people? Said, Nipana journalist.
More popularizes hard media for popularizes hard and John Mama. Imagine says a Wabronia Semia, you're born and a good for the say John Mama part and a year man penny. Not as me see ya. Obi. Media for sending come back chance me
Bempah FM.
Obi yen Ghana.
Ambrose,
you got a point I'm trying to one last thing. O man penny John Daman man me kasa me enter na me hwe so me tell your man penny. Of course obi anye chance na go for the man penny. Who call US you can President Clinton, former president the man. O penny John Daman mama. Media the entire time be a mechanic masre Ghana for say ye mo no ye nom no man me di o man panyini bio e wa ho brase ne tema o mama want to pick an example ada man panyin John Dramani mama ne maami wuye that day no na Manasa Azuri awini wo ye for story no na wo hwe no mama na mobo obi ani maami ewu ni ye san gu nanu ase wo medium anche na Manasa se wa kotiro book wa Fred John Dramani mama say omra ase John mama koto book back 30,000 Ghana mama nase nana kufu adu anka Manasa betumi am an invitation
Ambrose
asema mi busa no
yeah that's it Ekosiisen so ne ha ya Bempah 94.7 FM.